I'd say I had 3 goals this year at the beginning of the season. Goal number 1, I wanted to race Arena Cross and make it into a Matt Burkeen YouTube video. Check that off the list real quick in Florence, South Carolina. Goal number 2, give an honest effort to qualify for Loretta's. And goal number 3 was to never let the extraordinary feel ordinary. I probably should note, obviously I qualified for Loretta Regionals, about to show you my first moto, but I should note, it was a long road just to make it this far. When I woke up the morning for the NCMP Loretta's area qualifier, my dirt bike was stolen, had to buy a new dirt bike, looked sick, went to Alabama Monster Mountain and did get 8, which was good enough to qualify for the Loretta's Regionals. I did spend some time considering whether I would even post this video, but the thing I kind of knew that weekend, and I definitely know now, considering I'm only less than 2 years back riding motocross after a more than 19-year break, and I really wasn't even that good to begin with when I quit when I was like 11 years old. It was a massive accomplishment to even qualify out here, and these are basically party laps for me from my perspective. Because pretty much by the time practice was over on Friday, I knew I had no shot getting top 6 out here. But I've come a very long way in a relatively short period of time to make it to Loretta Lynn's Regionals. Really an incredible experience to get out here and race with some of the absolute fastest amateurs in the country. And I will use the phrase amateurs relatively loosely, because I think by the time you get to the 30-plus class, you're really just competing with retired pros. That was basically what I figured out this past weekend. A lot of these guys have held AMA pro cards in the past. Nonetheless, incredible opportunity. Frankly, I'm proud of myself for making it this far. No clue why this person in front of me breaks up, doesn't jump that double. One thing I can tell you about racing at this national level, these ruts, when they got 1,000 racers racing like sun up to sundown, it's the most beat track I've ever seen in my life. The ruts were treacherous and dangerous and terrifying. Promise you guys, I clipped my foot pegs in a freaking straightaway, bro. Thought I was heavily in danger out there. One last thing I want to say, obviously I did stall on that inside rut, and I kind of know at this point, like I said, these are party laps. Just be psyched you made it out here. Psyched I got to ride Lake Sugartree, iconic track, been in the sport 50 years. Super fun track, definitely look forward to coming back here soon. I really want to ride the Arena Cross track. Another thing I want to say, though, is shame on MX Sports. I mean, maybe I'm just not that smart, but it really wasn't advertised that well to me. So I went to Monster Mountain in Alabama, got 8th place, go to Loretta's website. It says I qualified for Loretta's Regionals on the website. However, when I showed up to Lake Sugartree, I found out because I didn't pay some like $120 fee to MX Sports, they actually demoted me to an alternate. I'm not entirely sure why I have to pay MX Sports if I already drove to Alabama, raced and qualified, that they would demote me. A couple of things that really don't make sense to me about how this sport is run. But I'm not entirely sure I'll ever wrap my head around getting demoted to an alternate when I qualified. If y'all offer on-site registration, I should be allowed to register on-site with my qualifier status. Nonetheless, I had an absolute blast. This track's incredible. I think I'm looking at coming back for that Halloween weekend where they do the Arena Cross race Friday and motocross races on Sunday. And even as I'm watching the videos right now, maybe I got smoked, but for me, these were pretty decent laps. I'm not even that mad about that. If this was some local race, 30 plus amateur, I'd definitely been battling with some of the boys. But I'm out here really racing the best of the best, not just the best of the best retired pros, a lot of them, but also the best of the best in one of the toughest regions on this national series, the Southeast, having Florida, North Carolina, two motocross meccas, pulling a massive amount of talent up to Lake Sugartree for this race. It's probably worth noting, I had 37 riders in my class out here, and I got 34th in Moto 1, 31st Moto 2, and 26th Moto 3. Little bit of improvement all weekend long. Definitely helped to not stall my bike in Motos 2 and Moto 3. Unfortunately, though, only filmed the first moto with the GoPro. First of all, because I didn't have much to charge all my equipment. Second of all, just kind of feeling like it wasn't really worth posting. But benefit of hindsight, watching these backs, your boy's ripping. I mean, we were way back, and it looks like we're catching someone. About retired pros racing, the amateur national championships, I'm going to just say Loretta's probably needs a vet pro class, just a retired pro class. Give Chad Reed a class where he can run against some of those other guys. That might also inspire dudes like Ricky Carmichael or Bubba to come back as well. Whatever. Anyways, I appreciate y'all tuning in as always. Just know your boy's been riding, still riding, gonna be riding. I got a lot of videos in the pipelines. Look forward to those very, very soon. Run in the comments. Let me know where you want to see me ride next. Maybe I'll catch you out there. Until then,